What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another World of Warships Legends video. And today we are going to be showcasing just how strong the Jean Bart can be, or in that case, any battleship can be, with will to rebuild. And we are going to be showcasing that here on, can't quite remember what this map is, but again, we're going to be showcasing will to rebuild and just how strong it can be. So we spawn on A side, and yeah. So guys, this battle is gonna come down to the wire, and yeah, it's gonna be a very entertaining one for you guys here. So as the I want to talk about the Jean Bart here. So this is a very powerful tier 7, and it might be one of the best tier 7s in the game, mainly because of the reload. The reload is just insane. On my build, it's 21 seconds base. Well, not base, but like with my build, okay? I think it's like 26 seconds base or something like that. You also have 2 reload boosters, and here we go. We have our first target, the Veneto out there. We're going to take a shot, and unfortunately, it looks like he's starting to turn out, meaning that we're only going to land one of those shells. And yeah, we're on Northern Waters. My bad for forgetting that earlier. And just showcasing the reload here, the guns are already pretty much loaded here. So we can take a shot at the Bismarck really quick as well. So we got the shot out. And we're starting to see some cruisers over there by A, which we are going to make our way over to intercept, as we absolutely chunk the Bismarck for 15,000-ish damage right there. Veneto, it's a bit angled out, but we'll see if we can get some shots into that superstructure. And it looks like he turned out again, unfortunately, but we might still get a few. Yeah, absolutely nothing. So Kutuzov over there, and we got a Miyoko and an Algier on that side, and we are going to move our way over to intercept them. Now, this Kutuzov is going to make a big mistake, and that being he is going to pull out in front of this island, in front of a ship. You definitely don't want to do that in front of, being the Jean Bart. With this thing's absolutely amazing horizontal dispersion, yeah, it absolutely wrecks broadside ships, especially cruisers. So he's backing up here. We got a shot out. The accuracy, it's alright. But we are going to Citadel him, taking almost all his health. Nearly getting a dev strike there. But, yeah, and he is going to smoke up. We pop the reload booster. We get the shot out. Look at that accuracy right there. And he is going to go down, just showcasing the power of a Jean Bart with a reload booster. And in the right circumstances, that reload booster can be very powerful. Definitely a good use of it there. So we got these 2 cruisers on this side, the Miyoko and the Algier, and pay attention to this Algier throughout the match, because he is going to be pretty nasty to us until the very end of the match. So just keep an eye out for him. As for this Miyoko, though, he isn't going to last much longer, as it looks like our battleship or someone just absolutely smashed him here. Or will absolutely smash him here. Hasn't quite happened yet, some foreshadowing there. And then as for this Algier, we get a shot out. The accuracy's horrible. So yeah, the accuracy will troll you sometimes, and we miss absolutely all of those shots. And I'm trying to look into the settings, what my secondary range is here. Turns out that it's pretty bad. I think it's like 4-7 or something. But this Miyoko is not going to last much longer. And this Algier is just looking super juicy shots here. But again, he turns out. And this guy is being super annoying throughout this whole match. Keeps lighting me on fire, keeps dodging all my shells. And the Miyoko basically lost all of his hit points. We're not even going to bother to finish him off. And we're going to make our way over to B. Now, unfortunately, our ally here, who is very helpful throughout the game. Well, not throughout the game, but towards the end of the game. And unfortunately, our battleship over there actually gets dev struck by the Miyoko. Pretty unfortunate there, but yeah. So we're gonna make our way over to B side, and that Algier is still alive and well. Just something to keep an eye on. So we're gonna make our way over here to see if we can help our guys out on C, which is definitely struggling. Now our King George goes down over there, which leaves it at 4v4, though we do have the cap advantage and an advantage of having a destroyer who is still alive. And this Akatsuki did play a very well game. He survived until the very end and definitely helped us showcase what a rebuild here towards the end of the match, which is just awesome. Bit more foreshadowing there of the end of that game. Now the Bismarck again, we take a shot on him. He is angled, but we should still be able to get some damage on him. Look at the accuracy right there. Starts moving, but we aimed a little too low. Still got a couple pens though, not much. Got him over the island there, but can't really get a shot over that, unfortunately. Bismarck again. Broadside, we get another shot on him here. And right now, if you look at the damage numbers, 65,000 isn't a whole lot. Now, just you wait. There may be only 4 enemies left, but we're going to make the most of it here, as we get a pretty good shot on the Bismarck again. Now, we only have 3 allies left, and these 3 allies are actually gonna stay alive until the very end of the match, and they're gonna provide a lot of help in taking down these final foes. Now, the pesky Algier is back again. This guy played a great game on the enemy team, and respect for that. But yes, yeah, so we got the Bismarck pulling up here. I'm gonna see if we can lob some shots into that superstructure, which we can do a little bit. And I think there's another battleship coming in back there. I think it's a Colorado. But we're going to see if we can get this Bismarck off the board pretty fast. And we're going to head behind this island before we can get another shot out of the leave. And yeah. Should be able to finish him off here when I come out for the other side, I'm pretty sure. Got the shot into the superstructure, and we finish him off. And now we just have a Colorado out here who is, if we're being honest, isn't really a threat to me if I'm being battled. Now, unfortunately, the other battleship over there, not sure who it is, knocked out one of my turrets, Veneto. And we take a shot on the Colorado. That was some pretty troll dispersion right there, if I'm being honest. And he pretty much shattered on our turrets, which is great to see. turret is repaired. And we pretty much penetrate his entire boat. So, I'm pretty sure it's wrapped in like 25 millimeters all over the ship. Now, if he's angled, he can bounce some, which he did do there. But we should be able to penetrate his bow and pretty much his whole ship if he's not angled. Now, we do use our last heal here, which probably shouldn't have done, but, you know, yeah. So they pop a reload booster on the Colorado, knowing that we go right through his bow, using this island to the left to protect us from the Veneto. Got another shot through the bow of Colorado. And 11,000, we are just chunking this guy through his bow. And, yeah. Now, this Algier is still pounding us from the back, and definitely being very annoying as we get to pick up the high cal right there. Now, our cruiser over there, I think it's a French cruiser. I'm not quite sure who it is. The Toulon, yeah. So, we're going to finish off the Colorado there, and we are now at 148,000 damage. And as you can see, our health is dwindling pretty fast. These SAP secondaries are pounding us right here, as well as the Algier. Now, this destroyer and the Toulon are going to do their best job. I don't know if they knew that, and as both our turrets get knocked out there, I don't know if they knew that I had will to rebuild and they were repairing me, but many thanks to them for sticking with me and keeping the will to rebuild on me as my health dwindles pretty quickly here from this Algier and this fire. Now we got the turrets back, and this fast reload definitely going to help us out here. And will to rebuild is still going as the fire is going to burn out soon. Look at that shot by the Veneto. He almost takes us out there. Very close. We're at just over 2,000 hit points here. We take a shot on the Veneto. We absolutely chunk him. 26,000 with a Citadel there. And will to rebuild is still going. Will we stay alive? Hint, hint, yes. Now, I was going to damage con this fire, and I do, which might have been a mistake, but not really. Now, that shot was, like, horrible. That was the worst shot of all time. I'm sorry. But he shot that right into my bow. Every single one of those shells bounced off my bow. Now, the Veneto, we are going to... He's angled out, so we're going to see if we can lob some shots into a superstructure there. As the SAP secondaries are damaging us, but we still do have will to rebuild going. And we almost take him out here. Now, I see that our Akatsuki, who has done an amazing job in this match, he does go down, but he has torpedoes away. So I see there's no reason to shoot the Veneto, because I know those torpedoes are going to hit. So I look over to the Algier, hoping that the Veneto dies, and he does. And thanks to this Toulon, will to rebuild is still going. These guys just cannot get rid of me here, as we take a shot at the Algier and nearly finish him off, but not quite. And the Toulon is being great support here. Thanks to those guys for keeping me alive for this match, as our damage count ticks over 200k. Always a great mark to get to in a match. Now we're going to take a shot at the Algier. Can we finish him off? And yes, we can. That is game. And man, was that an awesome one. Showcasing will to rebuild. Just amazing. 205,000 damage. Dreadnought, high caliber. 4 kills in the Jean Bart. Top of the leaderboard. 3,000 base XP. Almost a million credits there. 800,000. Awesome. And that is one of my best games in the Jean Bart so far. So as always, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.